To the RawXchange. It's me, Grizzy, baby. And guess what, motherfuckers? We keep
hold
it
on,
real.
Hold on.
What the fuck?
Hold on, Harold. Hold on. 1 second.
Man, this shit better be good, dog.
Right? Hold on. I'm going to play a tune real quick. So look, right? Real quick, while it's going on in the background of this bullshit. I'm not going to attack a female on our Facebook group off rip because my mom raised me. So I already know better because I ain't about to have all these chicks mad at a nigga. Right? So shout out to Alexa real quick. We're going to shout out this real quick. Drake, Strong for all these hoes. I mean, all the women out there. And
can you relax?
We love all y'all. Shout out 1 time, 2 times. Let me got this shit for us.
Out there too.
Hey.
That's fun.
There's probably more than a few, my nigga. But anyway.
Ladies, y'all are beautiful. Don't listen to him.
Shout out to the ladies with that dope game. We got that pop tart. We make that pussy fart. We got the bitches and the widows with the chicken love. We got that chicken love. We got that chicken love. We got that pop tart. We make that pussy fart. We got that pop tart. We make that pussy fart.
Hey.
Yo, can you zoom in on Lenny's face right now? Wow.
My nigga. Well, welcome.
Well, welcome to the RawXchange, guys.
That wasn't a fart, though. That was a squeeze.
Yo, I thought you had some bars for that, though, Ian.
No bars for that, bro.
No bars for that?
That's all you, man. Solo track.
The only one, right? Joe Budden ass nigga ain't got no
Nigga
bars
rocking
for
a
our
LeBron
shit right
James game 1, so he's sitting back.
Yeah, man. You already know.
That's how you feel? I thought Posh was going to jump in there because she has some bars for Chicken Little, no?
I didn't hear no chicken little. All I heard was pussy fart.
All right, guys, before we actually go ahead and get into it,
Pop-Tart.
we're going to change it up. We usually put this at the end, but sometimes you motherfuckers don't make it there, so we're going to go ahead and give it to you in the beginning. Please make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
YouTube.
We got a lot of shit going on there. RawXchange, RawXchange, spelling champ in this bitch.
Yeah,
please subscribe, please like, please share. Let other motherfuckers see what we got going on. We feel it's something very special, and a lot of you guys have told us the same. So let's go ahead and get that spread to the world. Now, here I am today with my brothers and my nappy-headed sister. Let's go.
Fuck you. I brushed my hair today.
What's up? It's Trev G.
You got like 2 buckets of gel in there.
It's MJ.
It's top shmoney Wall Street.
Schmafari.
Yep.
AKA what?
Did everyone say their names? We got everyone?
Schmafari? Reggie, like I'm in this bitch.
Just say your name, MB. You want to say your name so bad.
Come on, MB. Tell him you here too, dog.
Let him know that
you ain't
here.
even talking much,
Say
but you
with your
here.
chest, little nigga.
All right, today's episode
Hey.
is going to be on intuition, the male intuition, the female intuition. What the fuck really goes on in our head that even leads us to intuition? Is it really some psychic type of shit? Or are we just some psycho-ass niggas that actually got this shit going on in our head? Let's go ahead and... First and foremost, we're going to go ahead and talk about the big event that happened this past weekend.
Beychella.
Oh, hold on, real quick,
What,
real quick, before y'all get started. I just want to shout out Vince real quick. Yo, Vince, 1 time for you, cuz. Keep it going.
Sneaker Vince?
That's the inside. Yes, Sneaker Vince.
What's going on, my brother?
Shout out him.
Yeah, check him out in the group. He's in there. He waiting for y'all. He got money. All right, so we're going to go ahead and talk about Beychella. It was live as fuck this weekend. I think every single person that meant something to hip hop or music in general was there.
Except for the Yodel kid. Fuck that.
He was there.
Yeah,
What you
the
mean?
Yodel kid
Did
was
you see
there.
that nigga's outcome, bro?
What's wrong
Nigga,
with
you
you
can
and the
say,
Yodel
hey,
kid?
top shmoney at the spot. Nigga, you had 5 people. That nigga had 5,000, bro.
Nah, he
They
had
didn't
way
come
more than
for him.
5,000.
I know he did.
That
I'm
shit
just
was
giving him an
fucking loaded
understanding.
for that kid. He might be the
they came
best
for him.
yodeler in his genre. That might have been the Jay-Z of fucking yodelers, dog, and you don't even know it.
Dog, what he had at Coachella was pretty dope, dog. And that was what, on a
That was
Thursday?
his crowd?
Friday?
Huh?
That was his crowd.
They got lit when he got out there.
Dog.
They knew who he
All right,
was.
somebody needs to show Ian the video.
No, bro. Anybody on social media gonna know who he was. But I'm saying the crowd just came for him, or they just came for Coachella.
Nigga,
period.
it looked like it was
The crowd
it looked like it was a
Cardi B,
130.
and she got motherfucking Posh calling her Beychella.
Hold on,
You
real quick.
are
It looked like a
so
130.
salty.
It looked like a 130 show. And I mean, scenery looked like a 130 show, but it looked like an 8 o'clock show for the people that came out.
Yeah, it was a nighttime show.
He at least had
Because for the most
20,000 out
Because if
there.
you usually perform in the daytime, you trash.
And he was in the daytime.
But he was in the daytime, but it shit looked amazing.
Yeah.
You know, shit. Even to have the fucking balls to get up there.
Niggas are getting high in a tent till the people they want to see. Come on, my nigga.
So,
please.
Posh, go ahead.
You good?
Go ahead. Talk about some Beychella.
So we had a pregnant ass Cardi on the stage, and I don't know. I'm here for it.
Hold on, real quick, since you brought up Cardi. Are you still listening to the album?
Yes. Okay. I was actually listening to it on the way here.
I listened to it earlier today, and I still feel the same way.
It's okay.
No, there was a track that I was listening to, man. She got in there. It's like she was actually talking about being cheated on. Damn, it was, I forget the name of the
Check through the
song.
phone or
no, it was
Looking
the other
for Me
one.
or something like that.
Looking for Me, that one. She's talking about you gonna...
Something like that.
I don't know. I can't remember that shit. She's stupid. Go. I'm sorry.
Yo.
You guys are so disrespectful. Cardi, if you're my long lost cousin, I want to let you know that I support you, okay?
You want to be related to everybody.
You are just so upset that you're still not my compadre, but it's okay. We're working on it. So, anywho, we had a pregnant Cardi B on stage, and I don't know, I thoroughly enjoyed her performance. She had everybody out there. She had YG out there. She had Chance the Rapper out there.
Boo. That's the soft. Hold on that album, that's the worst track on the album.
She had Kehlani out there.
Are you not gonna say yes or no?
I don't know.
That's the worst track on the album. Is it because you don't like Kehlani should have been where his track was. Why was she at the end? Her shit was fire.
Because it was just the flow of the album. Like, if you look at the flow of the album, the first one was...
I'll just stop there.
You know what? You guys are impossible.
The flow of the album.
All right.
I don't want to start this on the group chat.
You really don't, though. Like, why are we doing this right now? She did a great job. And the fact of the matter is, I have that much more respect for her because I have had 3 kids now. And I know how fucking tired pregnancy can make me. So the fact that she's been pregnant like this whole time and has managed to squeeze so much into the little bit amount of time that she has left before she has that baby, she's doing an amazing job. Fuck that. Shout out to her.
Hands down. And she twerking.
Shout out to her assistants.
My God, bro. This motherfucker.
What's her? Which one? Her. She was Offset, right? Shout out to Offset to keeping her relevant. All right, Trev, you're going to have to go ahead and talk to us about that gun show this weekend,
shit,
right?
yeah. So,
so you're just going to skip over Beyonce? Because that's what you were getting ready to talk.
Beyonce had an amazing...
Beyonce
had amazing... What? My
beehive.
So how was Bey?
Shit, if I had to eat one of their asses, I'm eating Beyonce's ass over Cardi B.
After a performance.
After the performance,
right,
hell yeah.
Hey, you right.
You ate sweaty ass after the club. We can't push shit past you, okay?
Uh-oh.
I got my Red Wings, dog. I ain't fucking bloody pussy before. You think I can fucking eating a sweaty ass shit?
I don't think her want to be tasting placenta.
She threw it in your mouth.
Yeah, fucking, what if Cardi breaks the water in your face? Then what?
You'd like it.
You got
You'd
fucking
like
after club fucking placenta all over there, umbilical cord hanging off your nose. Nah, dog, it's straight.
He lapped it up.
That's how you guys... That's how...
I said he lapped it up.
That's how you guys do it in Brooklyn, huh?
Nah.
You lap it up, Ian?
Niggas don't eat ass after the club in a hot, steamy car.
Not
in a car. Why gotta be a car,
AC on, dog. What you mean? The fuck is wrong with you? Like, I'm classy, dog. She gonna get air conditioner.
AC, unless you slow humping, my nigga, I don't give a fuck what you say, bro. Niggas is getting sweaty if you putting in work in the car. Ain't no like... Ain't none of that, bro.
Hey, throw some salt on that bitch, dog.
Her ass is tasting like gringos.
Some double D's.
Quick sidebar, though. In regards to Beychella, she gave me a T-shirt idea that I think I'm going to run with. She allowed...
You going to give it to everybody else,
and they're going to steal the idea and copyright it, and then we can't sell shit.
She gave me an idea. I wrote it down. I wasn't about to say it.
Right, guys.
Okay.
Write down your ideas, guys. Write them down.
We just want to make sure because we want the money too.
Details coming soon. All right,
that shit
carry on.
Go ahead. Trev had a white weekend.
Did I?
Yeah,
but y'all say some funny ass shit, right? But the most peculiar people be at that bitch. Gamers, nerd ass motherfuckers.
Gamers.
Yo, everybody and their moms at a shooting event.
So you fit right in, is what you're saying?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Because I'm half white and black. Sure. Well, let's go. But anyways, I went to the NFA shoot review with my boy Fearless Orca from Fearless Orca Tactical. Sorry, I've been drinking. And it actually was a good time. It was more an event for silenced arms and full automatic.
Yeah, so shot.
People that saw my IG, the shit was crazy. But it was a good event, man. You know, we went out there, shout out him for his shit. But he brought me along, and I actually won a gun.
Of course you did.
He did.
Of course I did.
You did.
That's the type of luck he has.
I really don't have luck like that though. Like when I like
born
when
rich,
I won,
winning guns. It
That's
don't
when
matter.
I won, I was like
living.
really mad. Like wow, that's crazy as shit, dog. But
So what kind of gun you got?
I got a rifle. I got a Ruger,
Oh, Lord.
American some odd shit, something like.
So now we got you out there with a fucking sniper.
That's that part white privilege you have. That luck that just comes in.
Money past 556.
Wow, that was weird.
Says the nigga that hangs with me my whole life, right?
Yeah, he had
Fuck
no
outta here.
problem.
But
with that
anyway,
white
shout out to
privilege,
my boy
right?
Fearless Orca Tactical real quick. We went out, had a good time at the NFA shoot review. I got lucky, won some shit, and it was a good
He
time.
keeps saying his name like he sponsored us. So he can't
I
even
just shout
motherfucking kick
him out,
people out
dog.
in the group, dog.
Oh, all right, whatever. So let's talk about bombs in Syria now.
All right,
Hey.
the bombs in Syria. What's going on with that? Anyone have some insight, MJ? You've been quiet.
Why does it fucking look like I know?
Cause you look quiet, dog. I'm just trying to get your vocals on there. I'm
'Cause
tired
you
of hearing
sound
myself.
white.
Okay,
Nigga,
You
missed my
sound white and
placenta
know what
joke?
you're talking
okay.
about.
I want to know why is it a big issue though?
I want to know why it's a big issue as well.
Niggas want that oil.
No, but I'm saying like, why is everybody really talking about it when Obama dropped like 1,000 of them?
Because it's not
Thank you.
Obama,
Thanks.
duh.
Yeah,
It's because
that's
it's
probably
Trump.
what
Whatever
it is.
he does,
I'm
is
just
gonna get
saying though,
scrutinized.
he dropped a lot of motherfuckers.
It kind of
course.
goes back to
White
the
people get all
ban.
the shine.
It kind of goes back to the ban of people that could come to the United States. When Trump did it, there was only 7 that Obama did. He added 2 more. What's the big deal?
7 what?
7
He's
countries
disliked as a
that
president.
were not able
I'm just
to come
saying,
in. He
it's
added
one of
a
those
couple more.
situations that
Oh, okay.
Obama did it too, but nobody said shit because the nigga's black.
Moving right
Well,
along.
that's how you're gonna go.
Oh, we're going to
Oh,
let bombs in Syria go just like that?
You don't got no opinion
Just
on
like
the
that?
bombs in Syria?
First of all,
No, we don't.
it's not. I don't think it's because it's black.
What's
Well,
that?
what is it because? They
You
don't
speak
give a
it to the
fuck?
mic, though?
Speak it to the
Huh?
mic.
What is it because?
I don't know what it's
Speak your
because,
truth.
but I don't really think it's
You don't
because
think it's
of
because
that.
it's black?
I just felt like at that time they just did a real good job of just
Nah, that's not what happened.
fucking hiding that.
But
White
okay.
people get all the
Hiding
shine.
that shit, so it's okay to hide it?
Nah, it's not okay to hide it, but nobody didn't.
That's
really
why I
know
go
about
back
it
to the
until
case.
Somebody really.
That's why I go
researched it.
back to the case of Stadium, and we'll get off this real quick because I don't want to be on this downer ass shit. But
Yeah.
when they talked about who was banned in the United States,
Mhm.
the same list that Obama gave was 7. He added 2 more, and everybody was in uproar. So for it to be that serious, it's just it goes to what you were talking about. Like people find so much shit to just be like, "Oh my God, I'm hurt. I feel some type of way." Da da da. Nigga, do your research and go find out what the deal is. Because Obama did a lot of this shit. This nigga just add a teaspoon of salt, and y'all get salty.
I mean, everybody has an agenda once they get into office, and they have an agenda that they got to carry on. So at the end of the day, I don't even feel.
Have you ever thought about what your agenda would be if you were president? What would be the first thing that you would change in this fucking country?
What would be the first thing?
Add
I haven't really.
smidge to the...
The United States of America?
The Smith's house. The Smith's house.
But it's like it comes to the point where people, everyone wants to be happy.
I wouldn't want to be president here because you're not owned. I mean, you're not yourself. Like when you're
Yeah, somebody's
here.
pushing you to do
So
what?
I wouldn't want to
You're
be a
a
president.
figurehead.
You can't change shit. What you're doing, what you are.
Well, you
you're
can
a
change
driver
shit. It's just
in the
what do you
vehicle.
want? What do you want to be about?
Yeah.
Like, is that person more influential than the other?
Because that was the biggest thing that he ran on.
What?
Trump was that he wasn't going to be run by anybody. He was going to be his own man, his own president.
Oh, that nigga's been-
Of course, that got flipped around because he had to eventually.
That happens to
take on-
everybody. It's
It
just
does.
politics.
Yeah.
But
They
that was
always say
pretty
that,
much
though.
the major thing before he went crazy, and I said no way I could support this dude.
You mean
It
crazy? So
That
you
nigga's
was
he
a
didn't
Trump
split
supporter?
No, not anymore.
But
Soon as he said-
was a Trump supporter.
Up until he said,
He's
"Let's
saying
build a wall
before
in
he
Mexico."
voted. Before he voted.
Before I voted, before he said, "Let's build a wall in Mexico," he was actually kind of making some fucking sense until he said, "Let's build a fucking wall to block Mexicans out," and then I thought he was just complete stupid, and I stopped paying attention.
Yeah,
to him.
those supplies got there last week, though.
Oh yeah, that shit's going up.
Do you guys
All
know
right.
how much portion of the United...
Niggas gonna dig under
Hold
the
on,
wall.
real quick.
Oh, yeah, that's
I'm
all
not going
about.
to say I know the answer, but just if somebody's close, I'll say they got it. How much of the Mexican-United States border is fenced off or whatever they want to call it? What
25%.
already?
Anybody else?
No.
No.
I wouldn't have an idea.
Before even Trump said I want to go into office.
Oh, like 3%,
I'm sorry? Okay. Anybody else?
like 5.
All right, it's like 20. It's like 20, 25, somewhere in that range. Yeah. So, so what he's talking about is not like it hasn't been done, but again, everything has been emphasized because it's Donald J. Trump. And I'm not saying I sponsor this nigga anymore. I'm just saying that it's just so funny that everything that he does is something on the
extra. I'm gonna follow that nigga on Twitter though.
So anyway, let's get into some more.
Can you stop associating nigga with Trump? It's two different things.
I'm gonna follow that white gentleman on Twitter.
All right, so let's go ahead and talk about something important, something that's really
that nigga's not a cracker, dog. From what your description of a cracker was a week or two ago, it had to be 2 weeks ago. But that's not the description of Donald A.J., whatever the fuck his name is.
We aren't racist.
Anyway, how about we talk about something really important to fucking society? Nicki's new track.
That's important? That's important?
So what?
For the culture, yes,
I bet you we would have talked about motherfucking Weekend.
We would
have talked about the Weekend. You would have been like, hell yeah, that's important. Let's go, right? Fuck out of here. That shit, his Weekend's album's fire, though. Fuck that.
Exactly. Did Marcus finally listen?
I listened.
I know you did because I saw it on my fucking iTunes. I was like, I'm going to catch this nigga.
Y'all sharing iTunes now? Okay.
Well, but people know if you listen.
Okay, yeah. So go ahead.
That's creepy.
It is.
As fuck. Yeah.
All right, anyway.
That's what we allow each other to know.
I didn't know that until
she came out with 2 tracks, right, Posh?
She did. She came out with Chun-Li and Barbie Tings.
Chun-Li.
Barbie what?
Chun-Li beat is so fire.
What's Tings?
That's what she said.
What's Tings?
I don't know, some shit y'all Jamaican niggas say.
It was a joke.
I need an Asian just to have a daughter named Chun-Li Blake.
What happened?
Sick of you.
God.
You need a Chun-Li Blake?
No, I said I need a little Asian so I can have me a little Chun-Li Blake. I like that name.
You know, I made that joke.
Why you gotta have an Asian for Chun-Li Blake, nigga?
Nigga, I'm not gonna have like.
Hey, so no, check this out. Check this out.
You're not gonna have an African baby named Chun-Li Blake?
Oh my God.
No.
I swear to God, we are not racist.
Ethiopian?
I swear to God.
No?
Well, why when I said African, people think black? Like, why couldn't that be so many different things?
Could have been
because it wasn't Chun-Li.
It could have been an Asian African.
Yeah, it could have been.
There's a lot of white people in Africa, just so y'all know.
Yeah.
Like, I actually
South America is white as fuck.
Yeah, but you hear what's going on over there with them?
South Africa.
Yes.
Yeah.
So anyway,
over there for y'all.
Yeah, you know what? Let's keep this shit going.
Oh my God.
So y'all gonna get on fucking Nicki's tracks or what?
I like it. I like the beat.
The beat's heavy. I like it too.
To Chun-Li.
It's Nicki, man. Yo, listen, I think I like it just because I know these bitches gonna be out there shaking that ass, looking backwards at it, and just be saying, hey,
you're not even gonna be paying attention, right?
Well, because I'm gonna be too schmiz.
No, I wasn't even.
Nah.
Well,
at least you know
I thought you were
now.
gonna be too married. But
Why you got that blue bar in front of my boy's face?
Huh? What?
Nothing.
Yo, first of all, y'all gonna have to have that same energy. Oh, damn, I done plugged myself out.
Oh, don't worry.
We have that same energy, my
Yeah,
friend.
we gonna have that same energy. You feel me?
With them fucking
I like the
fading
tracks.
ass.
I mean, the thing about the Nicki tracks, like to me, it was like it sounded like old Nicki, like itty bitty piggy Nicki,
Sorry.
like Safari Nicki.
So you trying to say Safari went crying back?
No.
Oh, Safari
But
wrote
right
the
after
shit.
that
Took
interview.
that check and then got
But-
robbed.
Oh shit, Lord.
We are so negative today. I have to sage this room. Oh my
Is it
God,
not
I don't
real?
know what's
mean,
happening.
shit. I'm gonna give you this money, nigga, but I'm gonna take it right back.
But I don't really feel like she was saying much. Like at the end of the day, it was, you know what I'm saying? Her flow was old Nicki, but what was she really saying? That's where I was just like,
Can I ask y'all a
like
question?
it's cool, but
The only one that be saying shit is Young and Me.
Hold on, can I?
The fuck?
Out of females? Out of females?
That's
Speaking
Out
of
of females. Out of females.
She don't be talking about nothing real.
No, I can't. I can't.
Nicki
listen to
Minaj?
That nigga said,
Wait, hold on.
No,
Did
I'm
y'all
talk-
know that Young M.A. is directing
A porno, yeah.
yes.
This nigga took the whole fucking.
I'm sorry, I had to.
Well, it's not
I
like
had to
you're
make
using
sure.
it today.
you said you weren't
I'll
doing
make
your
sure.
thing, nigga.
It's not like you're using
Let's
it
switch
today.
today. You be a fucking producer, nigga.
Reggie want to be talkative finally. Let's let him be.
No, but I'm talking about when it comes to life aspects, situations. Like Nicki, she's, just popping her ass.
Nigga,
Bitches
she's been in the
talking
game
shit.
for how long?
Okay, so
She's about making money. She ain't
So
about
you're
fucking making that
putting her
heat.
up to people that hasn't made $5 million yet.
what does that
Haven't
mean?
sold 10 million singles yet.
I'm just saying at the end of the day.
I get it, but people
she's-
change, my nigga. Once you
She's
can't
still
wrap
been
around
saying
the
the
same
same
shit
shit.
when you're living in a multi-million-dollar house.
I've never heard her come out like that. Her shit has always
Who?
been like Nicki. Like
You haven't heard her what?
I haven't heard her say anything like she's not better than Remy. Like when it comes to like certain shit, you feel me?
not.
Like she may look better than Remy. You feel me? She's more relevant, I guess, when it comes
But
to
it's still-
certain
I
I
still
shit.
think
rather
Nicki
listen to
Minaj is
Nicki
living
than
in her
Remy.
own house. Your boy Remy's living, or your girl
Remy.
Remy. She sound like a nigga, but she's living in Papoose' house. She's living in I get it, nigga, but she's living in Papoose' house.
Listen,
there's a difference.
First of all,
ratchet with this shit.
So if Megs was locked up,
do Remy like that though.
If Megs was locked up, bro.
Oh, now you about to rap game.
Listen.
Oh, now you about to rap game.
I'm saying, you want to sit there and talk about Remy, man.
Yo, first of all, y'all don't shut the fuck up when I'm speaking real quick.
Relax, my nigga.
I'm trying to talk.
Talking like that.
First of all, what I'm saying is
New York Ian finally made it down south.
Yo, no, listen.
That nigga look at him like, I'll snatch you, nigga.
Nah, if you and Megs was together and then something y'all was in it together or whatever, and she got locked up and y'all got married, and you saying that you would just sit on your ass and not have a house or nothing like that for her to come home to?
I'll pause it, right? I'll pause it. Who'd y'all hear first, Megs or Trev? Thank you.
What do you mean?
Game over. Who you know first, me or Megs?
So
what does that
you're
have to do?
sit there
What does that have to do with the question?
Papoose been killing the game. No?
Okay.
Yes or no?
So what does that mean? That Remy hasn't gotten busy with her pen? Because she has.
I didn't say that. Is it her pen or his?
No, it's her pen.
Okay, you sure?
I'm sure. I'm positive.
You visually saw all that?
I am positive. When it comes to
if
Remy
she didn't
Ma,
go to jail, bro, she would
be killing it right now. You're
Nikki
not about to do Remy like that.
I don't know,
Secondly, she's married. Where the fuck is she supposed to live? Is she supposed to have her own crib outside of her husband? Meanwhile, Nicki Minaj has dated motherfucking Safari that we know of, Meek Mill,
and her ass
Nas,
inflated.
And she's still not married.
And
so
she
how
makes
come
more
you,
money than all the motherfuckers.
How come you always a bridesmaid and never a bride?
She made all that money though.
It doesn't matter. We're not talking about career.
It does matter.
We're not talking about career.
With all that money, her ass still inflated.
And she got locked up.
What's the fuck about the ass? Ain't nobody fucking in this circle.
I'm talking about lyrically speaking. You're not gonna put Remy and Nicki Minaj up against each other, like, because that's not even fair.
They put themselves up against each other.
I know you would.
But I'm not.
You would too.
You're really gonna sit here and say that Nicki is better than Remy?
I did not say that. I did not say that.
You fucking Nicki too.
I did not say that.
Nah.
I didn't say that. I just brought it up for conversation.
All right.
It was a hell of a conversation.
Guess what? Hey, we got a new baby alert.
True.
Thompson.
Y'all was ready for that,
huh?
Khloe, or how about False Thompson?
I
That's what
really
it should
think
be.
that's 2 Chainz baby though, because she named it True.
How?
Dog.
Why would people gonna go back and listen to episode 26 and like we live all kind of bullshit
we live
today.
in a conspiracy type
Ian,
of age,
I'm gonna show you why you're wrong.
Now,
Money.
Can we let
you
them
know
know
why?
whose babies this is for?
Hold on.
Hold on before you go. This is Khloe and them baby. Now go.
No, this is a Kardashian baby.
Yeah.
Let's go through the Kardashian baby names.
It's a Thomas or Thompson.
Hold on. Stop talking, fucker.
We got North.
Let's go through Chloe's or
Right side came
Kardashian
out.
babies.
Huh?
What's their names? North, South, West.
Pamper. Oh, that's Michael Jackson baby. That's
She had to be different because of Kanye. Kanye fucked the whole Kardashian clan up. So because of that, she had to come on her own shit and say, we're going to say,
so she
the
was like, no, I'm
Kardashian
not
clan
going to
was
name her
pretty fucked
East.
before Kanye even got there.
I get there, but baby names, my nigga? Let's go back to homeboy.
They didn't even have a name.
Let's go Sir, whatever his fucking
I
name is.
actually like the name North. It was actually
North is cool. South is whack.
You know how
Who
this
the
baby?
fuck was named South?
I don't think he named the kid South.
Somebody,
North.
y'all niggas said the fucking South. Nigga.
I was like, wait, what?
We just rode with it.
The whole shit is they didn't even have a name picked. When the baby got
I was
here,
like,
they
wait.
decided to still stick it out, and how true it was, they named the baby True.
Wow.
I feel so bad for her.
He drank a cup of Hennessy before he walked in that room and named that name. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Shit.
Baby,
Wait,
I promise that was true.
Hold on.
That was true.
Hey,
let's name our baby True.
Hey,
That's how true I was.
We got breaking news from Posh because she feels bad about a Kardashian. Go ahead. Break it.
You're gonna stop disrespecting me, first of all.
Put some respect on the name, my
one
nigga.
more time. I swear to God. I said I feel bad for her because at the end of the day, like this poor girl
I feel bad for
has
any girls
gotten
that fucking are
so
about to get pregnant.
much.
Or about to be pregnant.
I went through that shit. That's what I'm saying. I feel bad for her because no matter whether you're rich, whether you're poor, it don't fucking matter. She's a woman.
some
She
rough
has
shit.
feelings and she was pregnant.
For sure.
And in the most public way. She found out that her man was cheating on her. There's video, there's paparazzi.
But they say that's old shit though. Didn't they? Like October?
It doesn't matter. She was pregnant then.
You're right.
And then it's like, then on top of that, she's fucking disgruntled.
If your dad turns into a girl, you could live
you
through
saw her dad
anything.
got a boyfriend?
Oh my God, shit.
I'm sure that him cheating on is
Before
not
we
worse
get
than
to
your dad
the
turning into a female.
bitch fucking a nigga.
I'm confused already.
What?
All the niggas fucking each other.
Whatever. Yeah, there you go.
He cut off
Even
the
two
trunk,
niggas
right?
fucking each other.
That's a shim.
One has titties.
He cut off the trunk though, didn't he?
Oh my God.
I don't even want to know.
bro.
No.
He
I just
probably
want to throw
know.
up right now.
Not that I know of.
Where's that throw up emoji? Right on the screen.
Yo, imagine Buddy didn't know, like he didn't have the internet.
No,
and
he
just
knows.
started-
He
No,
knows.
I'm saying,
He knows,
I'm
bro.
saying
That nigga
before
knows.
he knows.
How do you even live with that shit?
He's like, baby, why you so dry? You ain't got that wet.
Yo, imagine if it's the
Hey, let me
opposite.
spit on that real quick. And then all of a sudden he finds out.
What if
Caitlyn.
because he got it done, it's like super wet and tight?
Wrong.
I'm just saying. Yeah, I don't know.
No, first of all,
Bruce Jenner.
Make sure it's always wet and ultra
man.
tight. I want me a black nigga.
next topic.
You know,
Stop it.
you know
He's
what's funny?
about 5'6.5".
You know, it'd be funny if Caitlyn makes him use a condom.
Bumba Clyde.
What?
I make a what?
A music condom?
No, makes him use a condom.
Oh, makes it because she don't want STD.
Oh yeah, true.
Who is this nigga?
My
Yo,
God.
bro.
Who is this nigga MJ?
Oh my God.
I swear he's the littlest brother of the fucking show. The nigga say the most randomest shit like, oh yeah, you right.
God.
Yeah, you right.
Oh yeah, that would be the reason to use the condom.
Good
right?
job,
Because it's
Al.
not like Caitlyn's getting pregnant at 60.
Yep.
Yo,
Yep,
listen,
yep.
when you
Or
got
at
money,
all.
anything's possible.
Dog,
He
that
got
is
a lot
not
of it.
possible. Well, actually, you know what? They could throw the thing in there and she can put it in there.
So who
you know
ready
what?
to
That
try?
might be possible.
MB, you ready?
What?
Don't talk about MB like that. MB
Yeah,
is
yeah.
locked into a happy home.
Still?
I think he ain't talk about it, but shit, I guess it's still there.
Were you guys okay after that episode? Because I was
Yeah,
okay after
Gucci.
that episode.
After
I don't
what
know if You
episode?
guys
That was
were
good.
okay after this last episode.
What episode?
This last episode that we dropped. I mean, you're
Oh,
fine.
all right.
You know, you're married, but everybody else, I was just curious.
Oh,
that's
I
all.
see off of last episode. All
Oh,
right.
I think they did good.
MJ, how were you?
MJ
I was
survived.
good.
You were Gucci?
I got, yo,
She didn't catch the real puns?
Well,
Oh shit! I just threw you under the bus.
real
my
puns
bad.
packing a Mac.
Oh no.
Bye-bye. Oh,
Okay,
you good?
anyway.
You said you
Laughed at it
stay.
all.
You
Yo,
say you
shout
stay
out,
sting, my nigga.
shout out to MJ's wife for coming to his aid today. She said I had some skinny ass ankles, because we made fun of her husband's big ass ankles. So you know that's a real one. You gotta
So you
make
big
sure to
at the
be there
stomach,
for her,
but thin at the
support
ankles,
her.
huh, nigga?
I'm losing the stomach too. That's why the
Nigga
ankles are
Marcus
going.
got bridge beams that be going in the water.
All right, so before
What?
That nigga said
What?
bridge beams.
oh shit,
Yo, that's his new nickname, bridge beams.
Nigga, I need him
Hey,
to hold
Double
your drunk
B.
ass up.
What up, BB? Shout out to BB in the
yo,
spot.
let me find out that's what triple B is. Big baller brand.
What?
Big.
Next.
No, I can't go into it anymore. Anyway, we were gonna go ahead and talk about Cardi B looking like yup, but we're gonna get into one of our new favorite segments of the motherfucking show.
Oh, yes.
What race is it? And we're gonna bring out MB, who really doesn't do much, but he's gonna do this. That's gonna go ahead and tell us what the fuck race
Y'all
it
gotta stop
is.
getting on my boy like that.
Dog, you don't even like him like
Oh,
that.
that's your boy now?
Now that's your boy.
Now we boys?
Stop flaking, nigga. Oh. He even said it, nigga. He even called you out, my
Fuck the mother
nigga.
niggas.
Bet.
'Cause I'm down. Fuck my niggas.
Hey.
MB doesn't lie. Did you just get shocked? Yeah.
So
Nigga,
stop trying to
playing
touch
with
it.
it, fuck boy.
You
Your
just
phone
got
ain't
burnt
that
and went back to the
important.
fire.
Put it over here.
We know what to get the E in for our fucking December show. Let's get this nigga a fucking charger.
Yo, since you weren't here, you want to borrow my squatty potty? Pause.
What?
He got me. Trevor bought me a squatty potty for my motherfucking Christmas gift, and I was gonna see maybe you wanted to borrow it because I haven't
What's a squatty potty?
something that you use.
You
to
squat
be
and you potty, nigga.
yeah. You
Why
lift-
do I got to squat for?
no, you
YouTube
sit
it.
down,
You gotta
but
take
you
a
put your
shit?
feet up there, and the shit.
You
shit
squat
comes
to
out
take a
better,
shit, right,
supposedly.
Ian? Because you're not a unicorn, my nigga.
I sit down on a toilet.
Okay, squat. The cup just, the seat holds your ass. That's it.
You gotta watch the
fuck?
video. You gotta watch the
All
video.
right.
Yo,
Watch- see how
y'all
squatty
niggas need to
potty
stop
works?
talking to me right
No,
now.
Nigga,
I'm
like he
sad.
ain't never
Squatty
squat a
potty.
pot on a bitch
Yo,
before.
shout out. That was
To
actually
prevent
Pasha's
hernias.
first episode on here, and she got to deal with a fucking squatty potty. That shit was. Yo, did you ever use the sex swing?
I'm waiting.
Hold
for
on.
the
Did anybody ever
You're
get a
waiting for
sex
what,
doll?
Reg?
I didn't get the rest of the instructions, so
The first instruction is you got to have a bitch to put
Nigga,
it
you
in,
build
and I'm
cars.
sure you got
I'm sure
one
you
of
can
those.
figure it out.
if I set it up, it would happen. Anyway, but
Don't
I
you
don't
got a
have
home to set it up in?
Oh my God.
Boom,
if I set it up, I don't have the instructions to set it up. Like,
Hey,
it's-
if you build it, they will come.
Listen, it's
What race
like
is it? What race
I'm gonna
is
say
it?
this. No. No. Stop, bro.
What race is it?
Stop.
Go
You're
ahead,
done.
go ahead.
You're done.
MB, get back in the mic. We're doing what race is it? Go.
All right, since we already done this game once before, we can go ahead and jump right into the questions.
I ain't never done it, so I'm excited. Let's go.
You have it? Oh, you weren't here that
I wasn't
time.
here that one. I was sick.
You're gonna share your mic with Posh? What?
Oh my god.
Relax. Can we get started?
Go,
'Cause
what
you
race
guys
is
are
it?
ridiculous right now.
What race is
Oh,
it?
you weren't ready for this?
We're going to start with something simple on this one.
Okay, cool.
White.
He said simple.
So a woman was arrested 4 times in a 26-hour period.
That's a nigga.
No, they wouldn't have let it out after the
They
first
wouldn't have
time.
let that nigga out at all.
Yeah,
dog.
no.
Yeah,
You ain't getting 4 chances being black, just being honest. For playing Highway to Hell too loud.
White.
Oh, white.
Yeah, white.
Come on, bro.
I said
White.
it's going to be something simple.
White.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we all got it right?
Yep. So,
Nigga,
FYI,
you're a little too fast.
90%,
Slow down. Slow the stroke down, nigga.
90% of this stuff is all based in
Pause,
Florida.
my nigga.
Okay.
Oh.
So
All right, so that's gonna be easy.
we're gonna be talking about Florida Man. For
have-
everyone who watches Atlanta, we're gonna be talking about Florida Man. Hey, okay.
All right. This is actually recently within the last couple weeks. So if you watch the news, you probably have seen this.
Okay.
A woman applies for a job at the Hillsborough County Department of Corrections.
Over in Tampa.
Was arrested immediately following her interview because she had open warrants.
Oh, the dumbass.
Ooh.
She got to be black.
Yeah, I'm gonna call black.
I'm gonna go black too.
I don't know, because why would she want to work in the jail? Like,
Hey,
A lot of black people work in jail, bro.
True.
Either black or Spanish.
So can you say one
Gotta pick
LeBron
one.
Yeah,
James
pick
hat?
one.
What is it?
Can I put black?
No, can't put Tiger Woods down. Next one.
Yeah, black.
Black.
Spanish.
I said black, man.
They all say black.
She's actually white.
Oh, wow.
What kind of warrant she had?
It didn't say what she had.
She probably thought she couldn't
Escorting.
get warrants.
Oh Lord.
No, she wasn't.
Why she gotta be an escort? Because she white?
Yeah.
She's
There's a lot
actually,
of hookers in Tampa.
to be
You know
honest,
what?
she's actually
Escort.
German.
But is an escort a hooker?
Oh,
Escorts
it was
fucking?
white? It was white?
She's German, but white, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
escort.
wow.
Do
So who
escorts
got that,
fuck?
Posh?
No,
Nobody.
I
Oh,
said
shit.
Spanish.
Oh, all right.
Escorts fuck? Because you said there's a lot of hookers over there.
Escorts, that's her main job,
Yeah.
nigga.
I thought
fuck you,
hookers'
babe.
main job was fucking.
You ever
I thought
been down-
escorts were just there to go to dinner with
Escorts
you.
just cost a little bit more money.
Yeah, that's just a nicer, more elite.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Okay, go ahead.
What the fuck? We
Nebraska
give an
Ave.
example of escorts and this nigga don't know.
All right. 2014,
He bought 2 5 days ago.
a
I
Broward
don't pay for
County
pussy.
inmate clears an entire courtroom because he said he had Ebola.
Oh, he black.
Black.
That's
God,
where he
why did we let
from.
MJ?
He
Why did
white.
we let MB do this?
He
Yeah,
because
Spanish.
Just guess.
You okay? It's working. Let's see.
He just slammed a plant.
And
Check
that
out
shit
us on
fake. It's
YouTube.
not. It don't even have real soil in it. That shit like 5 pounds.
come on, don't do my dog like
Your
that.
face is 5 pounds, nigga. Shut up.
My face is 5 pounds.
It's because I hit it before. You know what I mean?
Whoa.
Oh,
Your
Pause.
face. Your face. Your
Pause.
face.
No
son.
man.
Your face.
Okay, go. Come on, let's go.
I didn't say head. I said face.
I said that one was
forgot
black.
what I said.
What
He
you
said
got? Black. Ebola.
Oh, fuck.
Ebola comes from
Hispanic.
Africa.
Indian.
That's not an option.
My nigga.
Black, white, or Spanish?
Black, white, Spanish, Asian.
Dang, that's messed up. How come an Indian can't have Ebola?
Oh my
All
God.
right,
my
black,
God.
black.
Because there's nobody going to pick an Indian ass nigga fucking story. That's why.
All right, what is it?
Actually, it's a white person.
See, I told y'all.
All white.
But how are they gonna have Ebola?
Nigga, like,
just
the
said it
fact that
together.
they would
Ebola
try
don't
to clear a
matter.
He just
court.
said it
Ebola's
together.
not racist.
So Ebola can only happen
It's
with
I don't know.
colorless.
Doesn't it originate in Africa?
That's what
I saw the
They-
motherfucking
There's
movie
white
with the
people in
monkey.
Africa.
It's been a
What
while
was that
since
movie?
Ebola came
Outbreak?
out.
Was that Outbreak?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's where I got it from. Go.
I got it. Yay.
All right.
You don't believe movies.
In May of 2011, a man was arrested for overdue library books.
Only white people go to the library, so
Black.
Damn, son.
I'm going to go black.
I'm gonna go white.
Yeah, white people pay their shit. That was a nigga that got
Damn. I don't know. Spanish.
Everybody good?
MJ?
I said white.
It was actually a Hispanic guy.
Yay! I see I know my people.
We be forgetting.
All right. 2012,
We be forgetting, and the nigga says he's Spanish.
a woman in Massachusetts was arrested for breaking and entering. Was quickly arrested because her house arrest GPS tracker kept going off.
What? Say that again.
There's Spanish people. There's a lot of white people and Spanish people. I think it's gonna be a white person.
I'm about to water this tree over here.
Yo, imagine if you just pulled out and started peeing on the tree for the YouTube.
Please don't.
You just see a blur.
Grand opening, grand closing.
Yeah.
I thought about it about 5 times.
What part
already.
of Massachusetts?
Didn't say. He just
He
said
ain't got,
Massachusetts.
no, it did say. You just ain't get it. Massachusetts.
That's
So
right, dog.
there's
Massachusetts.
there's white. There's in Massachusetts. There's also
no Hispanic people.
what's that?
Sure.
What's that?
There's
what's
tons
that?
of Hispanic people in Massachusetts.
Not even
There's
Hispanic.
I'm gonna
Hispanic.
say Spanish.
What is the fucking culture that's there? My boy Marvin.
Cape
Cape Verdean.
There you go, Cape Verdean. But
That's
that
not
ain't even
an
an option. And they wouldn't do some dumb shit like that anyways. But
All right, 5 seconds.
White.
what was the question?
Yeah, just go.
Black.
Damn.
I said black.
I don't remember what I said.
I said black before I wanted to pee
I
in this
said
tree.
Spanish. All right.
All right. Number 6, we're going to go with a woman in West Palm Beach County was arrested
She's white.
for an altercation with a homeowner over services.
She's white. She's white.
Oh,
Right.
over
She was
service.
over services.
All you needed was West Palm Beach, my nigga.
When she was arrested, she had prior warrants,
White.
and they found a bag of weed in her vagina.
White.
Oh,
Can I
she
go
might
take
be
a piss?
Spanish. She might have been a
Spanish.
drug mule. She's Spanish.
Mule? A drug mule?
Yeah.
What is a drug mule?
That's the one that they put the motherfucking drugs in their body and transport them across the borders.
Like a donkey.
Yeah, but they're human.
Yeah. Like
Spanish.
they cut them open and they put it like a brick
They
in their
cut 'em
stomach.
open?
In the open. They'll cut them
Not
open.
cut the human open. Oh my God.
No, sometimes they did that.
Well, yeah, if they died along the way.
They cut
but
them open, they put the motherfucking brick in there, and then they sewed them back up and sent them over.
I just had a baby. Bomba Clyde. Y'all Spanish motherfuckers are crazy,
Oh
dog.
my God, this is so bad.
Okay, go ahead. Who is it?
They were actually black.
Oh boy.
Okay, cool. So that was a great episode of What Race Is It? And now we're going to go ahead and dive into intuition. First part of that is going to be...
Intuition?
Intuition, that's what I said.
You said tuition. But it's okay. Go ahead.
That's the act of. Intuition is tuition. Come on, get out of here. Anyway, we're going to go ahead. Tell us a little bit about the female intuition. What is that shit about? Is it real? Do you believe it?
I do.
Is it a vibe?
I'm yo.
Answer the questions. Like, stop trying to
I'm
come
gonna
at me
sit on
today.
my hand because I already know where this is going.
No, you don't. Relax.
Relax.
It's a show.
I believe in female intuition. I feel like there is something inside. Not necessarily with girls. I think we say that more because of relationships. But I think that in general, I think humans have intuition. I think that there's something in us that allows us, if we're in tune with it, to
Some people
within
accept it, some
ourselves to
don't.
let us know this is a good situation, this is a bad situation. You know, we get a sense of uneasiness. I do believe in that. Yeah, if you're in touch with yourself, then, you know, you're aware of your surroundings and, you know, you're in tune with things around you. Yeah, I would hope you have an intuition.
How in tune are you with yourself?
I've had to get in tune with myself because I was making all sorts of fucked up decisions.
All right.
Thank you, Harold.
Oh, you said Harold?
I did,
Well, we're
but
gonna-
no worries.
We're diving into it. What is your side on the male intuition, Ian?
Posh pretty much covered that shit. I feel like it's
Oh,
just
you got a
on-
female intuition as well?
No, it's just I feel like everybody is basically has intuition. You know,
Do they?
or-
Do you think one side is deeper than the other?
I don't necessarily feel
what
that.
are you talking about?
Intuition to me tells you get the fuck out, or don't do this, or if you do this, you know what the coincidence is going to be, or the incident is going to be.
Not all the time. It just depends if you are in tune with yourself. See, you're in tune with that feeling. If you're not in tune with that feeling, you tend to ignore that shit. That depends on what you got going on at that
So
time.
you ignore that shit?
There's been situations where I've felt something and I ignored it and it fucked up.
All
that
right, we're going to
situation.
get into those situations.
And
in
it's
a
like,
second.
damn, why didn't I listen to that little feeling that
Facts.
And you got some
quiet-
examples for us later, right? I know we were talking about it.
Yeah, my whole life is a
That's why I asked him.
So MJ, what's your take on that?
I agree with Ian. I mean, everybody has it, I believe. I just feel like you have to be one with yourself in order to tap into it, and one, be strong enough not to talk yourself out of whatever you're thinking. Because I think that's what happens with a lot of people. You think that something's going on, you're probably right, but then you talk yourself out of it because you don't want to be right and you want to think the better of the situation. So.
Okay, and you got some stuff to talk to us about, right?
Absolutely.
All right, cool. Trev?
Remember what 50 Cent said, though, in that one Get Rich or Die Trying? I mean, not him, but the guy that he asked to repeat, like, if I was wrong, I wouldn't know, because what if I was right type shit. So that first feeling, you just act on it. You feel me? Like, don't really kind of, like, don't question it. Unless you're fucking crazy, then I can't really speak on that shit. But you feel me? Like, for sane people, that intuition that you know is right, you just follow that shit. Don't second guess yourself, because your mindset or your brain is picking up all the stuff that you accumulated in life. So that's what's going against that grain that is naturally telling you, like, hey, move this way.
Okay.
I'm a Scorpio. I'm going to put that out there off rip. So we're pretty heavy in that. I agree. Intuition for me is, maybe that's why I'm harsh on people's outcomes and how they handle life, because for me and my intuition, I feel like, intuition for me is a lot of different things. It's right. It's a feeling. It's this. For me, I've even had dreams about shit that's about to pop off. And I remember those dreams when the shit happens, and I go, all right, I'm going to go the opposite route from what I remember the dream was going to be. And I don't really know what you want to put into that, but that's just me and how I've lived my life. If the shit feels weird, I'm going a different way as well. That's just how I am. So when it comes to intuition, I feel like I'm on point, and we'll get into some deeper shit later. But, I will say that I'm probably 100 for 100 on my intuition. Even if I didn't if I did not interact or act the way I should have in the beginning, it always plays out to what I thought and what I think it was correct.
Okay. Yeah, and I feel that with the intuition itself, it's all a feeling. Me personally, I'm big at actually dreaming up through my intuition. I have a lot of dreams, a lot of daydreams. I don't know if it's the ADD or not, but that causes...
it's the voodoo in your family. We discussed this before.
The spirits
That's
lingering.
That's what we're going back to?
Yeah.
There's no... okay.
Damn, I didn't want to do all that.
What are you doing?
It did it. All right, so pretty much going ahead, and I actually...
Get off me, nigga!
Go ahead and tell me about a situation. How do you do it? Do you feel it or do you visualize it? Do you see it coming?
You know what? I feel like every scenario is different. I feel like my intuition's like based off like when I'm single is so different. Like I don't have no connections to anybody if I'm single. So it depends on the outlook too, my mindset on that. But as far as that, like my intuitions came in like, something bad was gonna happen. Little stuff, I'm driving and the light turns green. Obviously, you're in the front, you're gonna go. But something just like keeps you lingering there for some reason, like you're on like a little trend. A big freight truck will just come past. I'm like, dang, run that light. And I'm like, dang, if I would have just went like normal, that would have been me just poof. Yeah. Obviously, there was a reason why that truck didn't stop or ran that light.
Shit.
It wasn't your number. Stuff like that. Another situation where I talk about when I ignored it was the time when my car got stolen. Fucking Silver Star, man.
Oh yeah,
you feel me?
That shit.
So like I pull up. First of all, I'm coming from my homeboy's crib, and he told me to throw out like the trash for him. So I'm like, I got you since I'm going out. So I put the trash in the trunk, and I forget about this shit. I got a call, so I get out the neighborhood. I'm like, what the fuck is that smell? You feel me? And then I remember, so I'm passing the liquor store right there on Silver Star, going towards Clark Road. No more drinks for you, bro.
Let the liquor tell it part 3?
Yeah.
Coming from the Smiz King.
The Smiz King. But yeah, where was I at? Because now I got ADHD.
You're on Silver Star.
I'm on Silver Star, so boom. I smell the shit, so I pull over, and I get out the car, and I walk to the trash can. Something just tells me, like, as soon as I pull in, though, like, I just had an airy feeling. But I'm thinking now, I'm like, nah, I'm just late. You feel me? It was just an airy feeling. And everything was kind of in, like, little slow motion. The two guys
were late
that
to
was
the podcast that night.
Yeah, it was like one of our opening meetings.
Oh, yeah. Shit was crazy. Yeah, exactly. So I throw away the trash. By the time I look out, this little Spanish chick hops out the back of the car that was right next to me and, like, hops into the driver's side and just peels out. I'm over there chasing her. I'm like, I got my...
Did that happen in slow motion?
Dog, that happened in slow motion?
Yeah.
Nah,
your
not
last
that
year
part.
has been different.
Huh?
Your last year has been out of control.
Out of control, bro. But I feel, it's a lot of shit, man. I got plenty of stories. Don't worry, we here to stay, man. Y'all gonna hear them. But there's just a lot of stuff. As far as like relationships, I feel like the only one I really had intuition about was, the mother of my child. And that's probably because like what I share with her. All my other relationships, I didn't really have I just caught them because they were just dumb and sloppy with the shit they did. But as far as like my baby moms, like, yeah, that shit was just clear. It was just like clear. And it was just weird. And it was like, I'll tell you this one dream. I want to say like I had a dream and there was 3 SUVs and it passed. This is in my neighborhood. You guys see how my neighborhood looks, right? So it passes my house, three SUVs, goes up the hill, right? And I'm in my laundry room and I'm looking out through the window and I see them. All right, don't think nothing of it. They pass again, those same 3 vehicles. Then they came right back like they were going out the neighborhood. They came right back in. So that's the 3rd time. On the 3rd time, I went out into the garage and I started walking up the go towards the hill to follow them, basically. A little kid came down on a bike like, oh, you don't want to go up there. You don't want to go up there. I'm like, nigga, move out the way. Like, I remember like kind of moving them out the way. And I went to the crib and I found a little situation that, situation with this guy. I didn't know who he was at that time. But, I presented that situation to her and she's like, oh, I don't know what's going on, such and such, right? So what happened?
So was something going on in the house when you walked in?
Yeah, I'm not going to go ahead and like whatever, but that's basically what happened, right? So I ended up telling her about it. 3 days later, she met up with the guy that there was a situation with, I want to say like three years ago. So 3 days later, this guy's from 3 years or whatever, and I found out through like, Facebook and all that other sort of stuff. So yeah. Damn. So that's where the 3 SUVs came from. That's why they passed 3 times, because it was a 3-day situation. The guy was from 3 years ago and some other sort of shit. And that's what it pinned out to.
Okay. MJ?
So I caught my ex cheating. Erica.
Whoa.
Hold on, real quick.
Damn.
We'll drop names. She does listen to. So
This is the type of time we on today. Okay.
Wow. Ooh, we want all the smoke.
Wow.
So we were on a rough patch, I think, at the time. I don't think we were separated. But we were she was at my house and her phone kept blowing up while I was there. Like, not like phone calls or whatever, but text messages. And before, we had been dating for, I don't know, like 2 years at that point. Phone's never blown up like that. So I'm like, what's going on? But she kept hiding the phone. That was my first thing. And then
she hiding what?
Her phone.
Oh, I thought you said she hid your phone.
But I played it cool, didn't think of anything. And then one day, like, I think we were supposed to meet up or something like that. And she, what?
I'm sorry. How you not notice that though?
I did notice it.
He said he did notice
I played it cool.
He ain't do nothing about it.
Okay.
So we were supposed to hang out and she said she had plans. It was like middle of the day. I was like, all right, whatever. But something felt off about it because normally whenever I was like, yo, let's go do something, she's like all about it. And if she couldn't do it, she would tell me exactly where she was going and who she was going to be with. This time was different. She didn't say that. So radar went off and I called her out on it the next time she was at the house. And then she eventually told me that her friend came into town she hadn't seen in a while. And then one thing led to another and boom. So
how does one thing lead to another with your friend? Like, it didn't lead it. They were talking about that shit.
Oh, of course.
Was it like social media days? Like MySpace, Facebook,
no.
Instagram?
It was like, what was that?
Don't say middle school, nigga. We'll
no, it was away. It was like 2010.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that was the inception of
So
Facebook.
was that intuition or was that more like she was? That don't sound like intuition. That sounds like she was sloppy. She was sloppy, bro.
It was intuition because I felt like something was going to happen, and then eventually it did.
Well, I had a situation with my ex, and I think I spoke to Posh about it. Well, we were broken up for a while. It was actually due to the fact of you deciding to get married. Yeah, you, MJ.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you, MJ. All right, going on a bachelor party. We ended up splitting up.
yeah, okay.
Yeah,
MJ got married?
July 30th, 2017.
Oh, shit, I was there. I forgot.
You swag surfed there,
the
bro.
Hennessy. Oh, no, they didn't even have Hennessy there.
No, I was jacking.
Yeah,
You
you're
swag
right.
surfed over there. Well, anyway, the situation ended up happening where, while we were separated, I had a dream that there was some dude that she was working with came into her life, right? And they were dating, talking, fucking, whatever in the dream. So when we got back together, or tried to get back together anyway, it ended up being that she said, nah, the nigga hit her up, she curved him, whatever. So it didn't work out between us because for some reason she thinks I'm a hoe.
Wait, so you asked her about the dream?
No, I told her about the dream.
Thinks.
Okay.
And that's when she gave me that
Is
information.
Curb being like putting niggas on the shelf? Because I just
don't
heard you
know.
say that. So I was
No,
like,
the way
No,
she
that's
made it
shelf.
seem was like it was
Curve
a super
is like,
curve. She made it seem like it was a curve. Heisman, that motherfucker. And
yeah,
then,
but even somebody even said in our Facebook group about, I think she said something about, oh, I'm single now. Anybody that shot their shot, try again.
I think she shelved
Uh-huh.
it.
Right?
Oh.
That's not shelving. That was curve. So she's like, hey,
I think
know,
a shelf is
shelf
more like
it
a
means that you're right
flirtation,
there.
but you aren't like taking it any further.
Yeah, I
you're
think
just
that's
kind of
where
like
the shelf
leaving
would
it
be at.
linger.
Well, thank
Yeah.
you guys, because it's been a while. So
Yeah, 10 years, 8 months. So anyway, going back into that. So anyway, I told her about it, and I don't know if it was being spiteful that she ended up doing it, but they got into a full-blown relationship after we decided that it was never going to work out again. And, it was something like that. The dreams actually led into that shit, and it was so weird, and it wasn't voodoo or anything like that, but it was just something that...
How long you knew her for?
Oh, about a year?
About a year.
Yeah.
You really, really like was into her.
Yeah. It was good.
Like
to the point-
I mean, like your whole energy.
nigga, he was into her, dog.
Yeah.
His kid,
All right.
her kids were his kids.
Yeah.
Type shit. He was into her.
All right.
to make sure that, but then... And
I know you
that's
were
what I'm
gone,
saying.
so we're trying to update
so
you.
that's what I'm saying. So at the end
was
of the day,
Harold.
your focus. He was Harold.
Oh,
so
Harold?
this is not Harold right now.
No, this is
Grizz.
Age Grizz right here.
Oh,
No,
Harold.
I took a year-long break.
Or
to be
they
honest.
should say Mr. Rivera.
So you were.
Rivera.
So you're like.
Wow.
So you're like top shmoney. You feel me? 'Cause I ain't gonna front. After my relationship, that's when everything kind of changed. Like my little thing with my.
Nah, nigga,
Well,
stop
actually,
lying,
my
dog.
life changed. I was actually a really good dude as young. And then my first
We
real
know that.
relationship ended up going to the point where after that shit ended up breaking off, then I turned into a whole fucking different like asshole. I was like, man, I'll never deal with that shit again. And that's what actually happened. It was a relationship that led me to being, to where I'm at right now.
It normally is.
But anyway, yeah, so that was some real intuition because I dreamt it, I felt it. It was the most recent thing that I could think of or even would want to bring up. But that's where I was at with that. Posh?
I got a couple of examples of when my intuition has kicked in. Like, I remember one time, I think it was like 12 years old. And we were chilling in the Heights at my grandmother's apartment. And I remember we wanted to go outside. We wanted to play in the fire hydrant. That's what the fuck we did back in the days. So we go outside. It's me, my sister, and two of my cousins. So we go outside and we're playing. And I don't know what it was, but I was just like, I want to go inside. And I'm the oldest one, so whatever I say, gotta go. So they're like, no, we want to stay. They're trying to give me a hard time. I was like, no, we gotta go inside right now. So they were like, all right. Finally get everybody inside. I would say about 10, 15 minutes later, after that situation happened where I'm telling them we just gotta go upstairs, we gotta go inside, there was a shootout right on the block, right on the corner. And they bodied somebody. So, like, I just remember, like, that feeling of something don't feel right, we gotta go. I don't know what it was. I mean, I was 12. I didn't know what was about to happen. I just remember that feeling of we gotta go inside. Like, that feeling of we gotta get out of here. We gotta move from where we're at right now. And thank God we did, because that was a really, really, really bad day on the block. So I remember something like that. I remember I have a cousin, which I love to death, but that's a wild nigga right there. Like, he just don't stop. Like, I've never seen nothing like this in my life. Like, no matter how many things happen to him and how many times you can tell him, like, don't do this or don't do that, because you just feel it, like, he's just something else. So
I didn't say nothing.
You didn't.
So I remember it was not Christmas Day, it was New Year's Day, a couple of years ago. And I remember waking up because I had this really bad dream. Like, I had a dream that I had gotten into a car accident. and that the car was disintegrated. Like the car was gone. And I remember just being in a state of shock. And the car accident was like downtown Orlando type shit. And I remember like an ambulance pulling up to take me away. And I'm looking around and I remember seeing my mom, and my mom is crying. And I'm like, what just happened? So I'm having this dream. And you ever had a dream that it's like so real, you're trying to wake yourself up out that motherfucker? So it was a dream like that. Like I remember feeling like I'm moving and trying to wake myself up from this dream. So I literally woke up because in the attempt of like trying to wake myself up, my phone went off, and that's what woke me up. And it was my sister, it was Sam. And she was like, Carol. I'm like, what? She's like, wake up. Raul just got into an accident. So my dream was forewarning me that someone close to me was going to get into a car accident. And I woke up to that call of him being in a really, really bad car accident.
No.
Yeah, that's my cousin.
Oh, okay.
For drinking and driving on New Year's Eve. He went to the city to party. Tried to sober up, thought he was sober. The way everybody tells me, like, you know, they thought that he was good enough to drive home. I mean, he survived, so it's not like, you know, but he got some scars that will never, ever go away because of that.
Sure.
So
I've had that dream, and I know that shit sucks waking up to, especially if it happened.
Yeah. So I've had that kind of intuition where I just feel like something is going to happen. As far as relationships, my God, my biggest flaw is I love love, and I always want to believe in the best in people. Even if that's not the case, some people are just really fucking assholes and there's nothing you could do about it. But unfortunately, he was a Scorpio.
Plug.
It was like no matter what, you know, I always try to give him that benefit of the doubt. Like it was always just like, it was such a disappointment. And I felt like with my kid's father, like, I knew what was going on. I wasn't stupid, you know. I knew, like, there was just certain things that he would do that was out of character. So I answered the phone, right? Because why not? I just had a baby. It could be anybody calling me to congratulate me or whatever. It was this girl. So she was like, hey, is this Carol? And I'm like, yeah, who's this? She was like, you don't know me, first of all. When a girl answers the phone. Woman? Yeah. When she hits you with that, you don't know me, but brace yourself, okay? Because the shit's coming. So she's like, but she's like, you don't, well, she was like, no. She said, you know me. She was like, but I'm coming to you as a woman. So I'm like, who's this? So she wouldn't tell me. She was like, I just want to know. She's like, I just want to know if, she's like, I want to let you know that I'm with, such and such now. And I was like, oh, really? She was like, yeah. And he just told me last night that you were pregnant. And I just wanted to know if it was true and if you plan on keeping the baby.
Wow.
Yeah.
You want to hear?
That's how fucked up the nigga is.
Wow.
So I was like...
That's some A shit.
So I was like, no, I'm actually not pregnant. Not pregnant. Because I wasn't. She's like, oh, thank God. And I was like, I just had her this morning. Thank you for ruining my day. And then she was like, oh my God, he's such a liar. Well, bitch, you would have called me sooner. I would have told you that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just a really fucked up situation. So,
hey, Posh, I'm not gonna lie, man. You was a strong ass motherfucker. You tell us some crazy ass stories and like, yo, you hold it down. So like, I'll give you hands up, bro. Like, you tell us some.
That's a lot coming from you.
You tell a lot of crazy stories, bro. And I'm like, I would have fought every motherfucker in that bitch. Like,
everyone got to die, dog. The whole block.
But it's crazy because,
Can you stop fucking with fuck niggas, please?
Oh, no, that's it. No more. I gave up on them back in 2016. But, so she tells me that, and I told her, and then she was like, oh, he's such a liar, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, how long have you been with him? Because now I have questions.
You need to know.
Yeah. So she's
I have my baby. I'm good now.
She was like, oh, we got together a month ago, and he lives with me. And I'm like, damn, he lived with you? I mean, I know his pipe like that, but like that bitch, you know what I'm saying? So she was like, he lives with me, that motherfucker. It goes off, right? So I was like, she's like, wait till he gets home. So then I'm like, oh, where's he at? Oh, he went to his cousin's house to watch the game. And I was like,
he's actually outside.
Yeah, I was like, he's actually downstairs in the emergency room, ready, waiting for my guest to leave the room so that he can come up and meet his daughter. That motherfucker's in my car. Yeah, that's the type of shit that he's going to continue to do.
Wow.
Yeah. So at that point,
so when
she
he came
hangs
to
up.
see you, hold
No.
on.
I hang up. I call him. I was like, where you at? He's like, oh, I'm in the emergency room. I'm just waiting for, for everybody to come downstairs so I can go upstairs and I can meet my daughter. And I was like,
don't do that.
Erin just called. That's her name. I was like, Erin just called.
I bet his heart dropped.
And he was like, what? What are you talking about? I was like, she just called me. I was like, so that's what you're doing?
He about to be homeless now.
So, oh yeah, that happened. So I was like, do not come up here. Please do not come up here. Because the last thing I want to do is to fucking fight you with an IV in my arm.
Did you think you guys were together at this point, though? Or were you guys broken up?
This is the thing. We weren't together. But it's still the deceit.
No,
you're with
somebody. I was just trying to get the backstory
you're with somebody
wait till we
that
get this baby out and do what we got to do.
Not even, because, I mean, at that point, what had happened was we had a crib together downtown that he kicked me out of. This man was really fucked up. He kicked me out of in the middle of the night. I'm 7 months pregnant. So I ended up going back to my mother's house. So that's what...
This is the original baby daddy?
No, this is not the wheelchair guy.
Oh, okay,
this is Lexi's dad.
Because if I see him, I'll shoot his in the face for you.
No. We're not going to do that.
Yo, don't indict yourself, man.
But,
hey, I don't have no guns.
So the point is, like, she tells me who she is. I tell him who she is. And I told him, I was like, do not come up here. Do not come up here, because I swear to God, if I see you right now, it's on and popping in this hospital room. Like, I promise you on that. So he ends up leaving. She kicks him out. She throws all his shit in the trash. He was on probation at the time. She threatened to call his PO. I mean, it was a really fucked up situation.
You could tell she was angry.
Oh.
And you over there just chilling.
Well, what am I supposed to do at this point? Like, to me, I was like, you already knew what I needed to know.
Yeah, you made your bed and you lay in it now.
So to me, it was just one of those things where, like, my intuition in that particular situation, and I was young, and it's not an excuse. But I was young. I was just fresh, out of Jersey, coming to Florida. I met him. I fell in love with him. Whatever he told me, I took it for word as bond, because to me, it's like I'm an open book. Like, I'm sharing my story right now with you guys.
Yeah,
anything you want to know,
y'all fall in love heavy and fast.
For who I am and what you want to know about me, you ask me and I'm going to tell you. I own my truth.
Keep it 100.
So to me, it was like, when I meet somebody, I take you for face value. I don't expect you to fucking sell me a story. There's no reason for that, because I'm going to fuck with you regardless.
Yeah.
So for this whole relationship to be full of lies and things like that, like, I knew internally, I knew I didn't belong there.
Yeah.
But for the sake of, in my eyes, I'm like, damn, I'm going through a divorce. I just left the father of my first 2 kids. I'm supposed to be starting over. Do I really want to go through failure number 2 in the eyes of my family and what the public may see as far as knowing me? Yeah. Like, do I really want to go through another failed relationship, especially now with yet another kid and there's no marriage? So that's why I said with her, I can relate to that, because she's already been through some shit. Mm-hmm. She's already been through being trashed before, through going through a marriage to a man that, did her dirty because of his drug addiction. Now it's almost like, and I'm not saying that she made the best decision. I'm not saying that she made the worst decision. I don't fucking know their relationship, but I know what it's like to give love a second chance and to open your heart to another relationship and then be humiliated like that, because that's what you feel. You feel humiliation. And as much as you maybe even want to say, maybe inside of her right now, I don't fucking know, she might be saying, why am I taking this nigga back? But yet that judgment of, damn, am I really going to go through another breakup? I just had this nigga's kid. Yeah. I've been wanting a kid for so long. Fuck that, I'm going to write it out. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I felt bad for her. And I know for a fact, I went through that, and I know my intuition was telling me, get the fuck out. And there's something about a fucking Brooklyn nigga that I was just like, nah, I'm going to fuck with him. So I just... that, you got to listen. You have to be, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I made enough situations.
Life is about learning to listen to those intuitions, because that's what you learn,
Right.
At the end of the day, you learn, I felt this way. And I tell a lot of people this, like, you get the playbook for your life. You're just a motherfucker that doesn't listen to it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I got plenty of friends that are girls, and that you just listen to these sob stories, and I'm like, look, I'll give you the playbook because you're my nigga right now, but they still don't give a fuck. They gonna go ride the wave. And then I go, look, I had this conversation with you before. Why you want to have it again? Like, I told you what this nigga's doing. I'm giving you the nigga playbook because you my G. And you still did what you want to do. So go learn on your own and you'll figure it out. But that's the hard part to understand, is that when you grow, that's what relationships about. Like, and I don't want to put my sister on the show, but I remember, right, in high school, my sister had a boyfriend, and she married that boyfriend, real young age. so much that she did not have a conversation with anybody in her family, maybe my mom, but until it was done. Like when she told me, I was heartbroken because that's my nigga. Like that's my homie. Like, and for you not to let me be with you on that day, however you may feel, put me in some type of way. But what I told her was I said, look, like, I'm not dissing you at all, but you haven't had love enough times to understand what love really is. You know what I mean? And when you put yourself in those situations, you're understanding, I'll deal with that. I won't deal with that. I'll deal with this. I won't deal with this. Mm-hmm. And that is how you learn to grow. When you're at 35 and you're saying, I need this and that, when that motherfucker showed you those cards and you say, I'm good, that's because you say, I already know what type of person you are.
Exactly.
I already know what I'm not going to deal with. And when you put yourself in those situations over and over, and these chicks talks about how's my meter fucked up, that's why your meter's fucked up, because you keep dealing with the same motherfuckers you tell yourself not to deal with.
Right.
And it's intuition, but you don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Right. You're not in
You tell your
touch.
intuition to take a backseat because you want to deal with a Brooklyn nigga, or you want to deal with a nigga that's light-skinned, or you want to deal with a nigga because he looks some type of way, or his dollars are a certain type of way. And that's where everybody fucks up before being true to yourself. Right. I know I fucking dipped out and didn't give my speech, but that's what I'm going to say on this piece, because you know who the fuck you are at the end of the day. You just decide not to listen who the fuck you are at the end of the day. Just like if you believe in God, right? You know what not to do, but I'm going to go sin real quick. All right, at the end of the day, how you feel after that? You know what I mean? It's all plays the same type of play. So figure out what you like in life and work it out. You know, you already know the left and the right that you made in your life. You should know I'm not going to go down that path no more.
Right.
Oh, no, but he's this and that. All right, well, great. At the end of the day, tell me, is it the end result? Because the end result's really what matters.
Right.
Doesn't matter about the inner in-betweens. It matters how you're going to get to where you're going to get to. So.
Okay. Anyone else got anything for that?
Trev, close the Bible. We're good.
I mean, intuition for me has been heavy, dog. Like, you know, and I know I didn't get to go on because I did some dumb shit and had to go pee, but
he had to go potty.
Squatty potty.
Fucking Hulk
the
smash
people that have
whiteboard.
intuition know it. You know what I mean? Like, I've been in situations like, and I don't know if this comes from my dad's side or whatnot, but like I said, my mom used to ask my dad, like, what dreams meant. And I've had dreams in my lifetime that have just dropped in front of my face and played right out. And I don't know how to explain that.
I feel like those are visions.
Well, whatever you want to call it. I'm just telling you, I don't know how to explain them. I just know what they mean to me. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I've had that a lot. And when I have a certain intuition or a certain feeling about anything, I don't care how anybody feels about my situation at that time, I'm riding with it. Because I know my life. And just like I explained to everybody, I've been through that before. I've had a situation where I was in high school, right? This chick freaking I was dating. She actually lived next door to me. It was my boy's sister that came through, and she moved over for somewhere, whatever reasons. And she went out one night and she's like, yo, I'm gonna go out, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, it wasn't, hey, come with me, whatever. But West Orange is what it was, you know, and I knew where she was going. I was like, all right, do your thing, right? So I wake up and everybody might have to pee in the middle of the night or just wake up because they're conscious of what's going on, whatever the case may be. So again, she lives next door. So I peep up over my bathroom because my bathroom faces her house. Car's not there. Car's not there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Car's not there. She finally gets there at 9. Hey, you good? Yeah. We just got drunk, blah, blah, blah. Next week, go to school, whatever. I don't remember what I was doing. I was in peer mediation, so I got to do a lot of other shit that people didn't get to do, right? So I get to move around school differently. So anyways, she's late to school, walks in with this white dude holding hands, and we're still together. And this is the same Friday that she was gone. And I told you the whole time I had some type of feeling was that. So anybody listening to this show that's been my ex, this is why I don't fuck with you if I have intuition, to be honest with you. Because from that day, I understood that. I said, if you have that feeling, it ain't no fuck shit. It ain't this. It ain't that. It is facts. And if it ain't, I don't give a fuck because I ain't going to fuck with it.
Right.
That's just me, right? So that's just how I live my life. And I think a lot of people have those feelings. They just don't give a fuck like I previously stated. So, you know, at the end of the day, it's your issue. You know, one of the biggest things my dad taught me in life, and it took me a very long time to understand this, is that we make excuses for a lot of shit in life. And if you stop and look at the situation, and instead of looking at an excuse, look at how do you resolve it, kind of like conversations we may have, stop. How do we resolve it, right? That's really how you move forward. Making excuses, doing this and that, don't do shit for you. It's stop, realize where you fucked up, realize where you made a mistake, go back, treat it, and move forward. But if you don't do that, you're going back, you're going forth. You're going back, you're going forth. You're never going nowhere. And that's the shit that I want to give people on this episode. If you feeling this, if you not feeling this, if you have that intuition and you don't know why you keep fucking with fuck girls or fuck boys, whatever the case may be, it's because of you.
And I believe in that too. I've always said that. I've always said that a lesson in life will continue to repeat itself until you get that lesson. If not, that situation is going to come up over and over and over again until you get what you're supposed to learn from it. Yeah. And then once you get the lesson, it's going to disappear because you're now capable and equipped to move on to the next step. That was a great sermon, Pastor Trev. I'm proud of you.
All right, let's go ahead and get this thing wrapped up. Shout out to Bangladesh for fucking with us heavy. And go ahead, Trev.
No, we're going to shout out UK. So on the international note, we're going to shout out UK. We're going to shout out Germany and Nigeria. You guys have been fucking with us heavy the last few weeks.
Appreciate y'all.
We got quite a bit of downloads in those areas. So, people telling people, and we appreciate that. Thank you. And for the people that don't know, or you want to tell a friend, tell them RawXchange.net. You can follow whatever you want to follow, however you listen. That's what we do. We just want to make people laugh.
Subscribe on everything. Instagram, Facebook group, YouTube, ChristianMingle.com. RawXchange is everywhere, and we is getting it in.
Yeah. Angie Fernandez, I want to give a quick little shout out because in the Facebook group, she said, is there such a thing as RawXchange Anonymous? Hi, my name is Angie, and I'm addicted to this shit. I don't even know what my regular newsfeed looks like anymore. Happy Tuesday, fuckers.
Shout out to the RawXchange.
A lot of people love us like that, and we appreciate that.
All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. Peace.
Bye.
Welcome to the RawXchange, where we say what the fuck we feel.